Demi-goddess. I am Demara, the astrologer, and I know it's a lot of folks out here talking about retrogrades, this, retrogrades, that, and it's a lot of people that don't know what a retrograde is. So, I'm going to read the definition of what a retrograde is because I have the book for it, my astrology book, my very first astrology book. I was all tore up and stuff like that, but let me put that right there. Okay. So, retrograde. The apparent backward motion of a planet traveling through the zodiac. The sun and moon are never retrograde. In reality, planets in our solar system do not move backward in their orbits. They only seem to do so because of the angle of observation here on Earth. Retrograde motion is an illusion similar to looking through the window of a moving train at a second train that is traveling alongside it but moving more slowly. The slower moving train will seem to be traveling backward, although in fact it is traveling forward. In classical astrology, a retrograde planet was considered weak and as having a negative influence. Modern astrologers consider retrograde planets in a chart to be positive, but as having an influence that does not manifest itself until later in life. Okay, so the whole thing with the retrogrades. Right now, Mercury, how you think and communicate, how we think, how we think and communicate. Mercury is in retrograde. Mercury is in Leo, retrograde. So it's affecting us in a way. Also, Pluto is retrograde. And Pluto is the transformation planet. Okay? Pluto is an intense planet. Pluto could be affecting your sex life because Pluto is ruler over Scorpio, which is the 8th house of the male and female genitals. Okay? And Pluto right now is in Aquarius retrograde, and it will be in Aquarius for the next 15-20 years. But it goes direct that is, hold on. So, right here at the bottom, you see Pluto retrograde, right? Pluto went retrograde May 4th. Pluto is going to be going direct October 14th, 2025. Okay? So right now, Saturn is in retrograde in Aries. And it's going to be going direct November 28th. So when it goes retrograde, it does slip back into the sign it was in before, as you can see. Okay? It depends on the degree. All right? Chiron is also retrograde. Can't see that at the bottom. But let me just... Neptune is also retrograde. And it will be going direct December 10th, 2025. Okay? Yeah, it's just... that's what's going on. That's what's going on. So if you're any of these signs that's in retrograde, you actually feel it the most. It depends. I'll say it depends on what time you was born. Okay? And what your placements are in your birth chart. So everything depends on the placements in your own personal birth chart. Okay? Yes. Everything depends on that. So, yeah. Thanks for watching.